because I'm getting problems. A victory. That's very nice. I got some gold. Dude, I need a unit crate. I spaced on the unit crate and put cash in there. Okay, this is take 2. My last broadcast didn't come through. I can't spill a lot of secrets here. It shouldn't be a problem. 6 days, 7 hours. Very good. Look at the goal. Yeah. Let's start with a strong 1 scholar, 2 scholar, yeah. Everybody has bombardiers. Bombardiers. Wow, this is probably the worst campaign I ever got. So it's you. Nah, I don't want to do 1 scholars, that's boring. So off to the bombardiers we go. I'm running out of focus fires. And I spent my money on the level 19 sniper base. Sniper tower. Yeah, tactical boots, why not? So maybe I'm getting some population in the stream. Bear with me. Let's go check the channel. Check the base. Stream is up. Here's my... Okay, 2 million. I can upgrade it to level 20. What? Righty then. I'm getting this guy. No, this is also good, I guess. Come on, don't be stupid. Just do it. Damn it. So, this dude posting an article. How about this? I'll read this to you. This is kind of pretty fucking crazy. I don't like his message. I should read it anyway. Hey, welcome to the show. You got here just in time. I'm about to take down another bombardier base. Let's go to the stream. From now on, I'll be making these broadcasts more regularly. Chat is up. I didn't see a lot of barrels. Start bringing them in. That looks like red helmets. These are pretty cool helmets, man. I like it. Hey, Millis. Yeah, I had problems with my stream, and it was so warm I couldn't really. We finally have some cool down. There was a storm last night, and things are getting a bit chilly again. But it was at least 37, sometimes 40 degrees. It was just too hot to play. It was just too hot. But I'm back, and I'll be resuming the broadcast every day around this hour. Let's go play some guns up. So there should be bombardier bases here. I don't see them yet. There's a couple. So do I rush this base or no? I'm not gonna rush the base. Alright, I gotta defeat these guys before I can do anything else. So let's hold back. Everybody get over there. That's pretty cool. Double back, guys. I might get a 46 unit cap. No, 45. Alright then. Whoa, my truck. I didn't know he got me past here. Nice. 3 minutes. Alright, let's start bringing in the units. I'm gonna need a couple of these. Go riots, go riots. Pull them back. Right here. Perfect. I'm all out of munitions. I can do it one more time. No. Let's start taking out units. It's gonna have to be you. So every base in the campaign, every 2 or 3 scholars has bombardiers. This is gonna be good. I can smell a victory. Let's milk the base. It's a good thing I brought the tactical boots. I ran out of that card. So, how you been, man? Is it as warm over there as it is over here? I appreciate the viewership. Bye, bombardier. Bye. Okay, let's stack up on the grunts. Let's hit this guy as fast as possible. One minute remaining. Yeah, man. Great game. That was very enjoyable. And I put a fast track on those snipers. So let's see, which one are falling by the wayside? That's okay. Got plenty of ranges in the base. So, wow. Okay, check this out, right? I'm reading an article. Israel has strong support for racist, fascist, Nazi people in the Ukraine. Now this is written by a Russian because he has weird sentencing. He's got a weird. He says, though it's Israeli Nazis against Russians, not against Jews. Though they are allied with ones that are against both, which is why the reason US did this, aiming to conquer ultimately Russia. Now, You should be saying aiming to conquer Russia ultimately. This is how I know. This is written by a Russian. His spelling is very bad. He probably wasted a lot of money going to the university. But it's interesting because that's what's really weird is in the Second World War, when the German Nazis conquered the Ukraine, the Ukrainians offered to fight for the Germans. They wanted to join the Nazis, but Hitler called them Untermenschen. So because they're Slavic, Hitler didn't want their help. So they got rolled over by the Nazis, and then they got rolled over again by the Russians, and they had to go under the communist rule for so long. So I can imagine that they wouldn't be very friendly to Russia, but this does not mean that NATO should be in the Ukraine. This is very complicated. Okay. So they're saying the Maidan Revolution was a CIA operation? Yeah, probably. Alright. My main interest in the Ukraine is the downing of flight MH17. It went from Schiphol to Thailand, and 200 Dutch people were on board, and they got shot down. We think by the Russian-backed rebels, but it's also very well a possibility that they were shot down by the Ukrainians, because they would have more to gain. What would Russia gain by shooting down this stuff? On the other hand, rumor has it that the plane that was shot down was just a few moments, half hour after the plane with Putin in it. So I think they might have tried to shoot down the plane with Putin in it, and by accident they shot down the airline MH17. I've been going into a deep rabbit hole about this. I don't need munitions for this. Let's go for no ammo challenge. What am I, crazy? Come on. Bring some ammo. Bring a rally flag, right? Come on. I even bring a focus fire. So yeah. Hey, I haven't had a tight formation in forever. Let's close this up and move on. Yeah. Double focus fire, very nice. Why didn't I attack a 2-scholar? That's weird. I should have gone for a 2-scholar. I got a lot of double XPs to spend, and I want to get to level 51. Very little in the way of barrels. That's a nice base card he's coming out with there. Yeah, but the big story this week is the California wildfires. And there's something called fire tornadoes now. I remember you used to have these little dust devils. It's a very small little vortex, and that would suck up flames. But now they have one that is half a mile long, 600, 800 meters long, something like that. A fire tornado. You only used to see that during the Blitz in London, when the Nazis bombed London, and the firebombing of Tokyo, maybe even Dresden, where the fire started making its own weather. You have the colder air coming to the base of the hurricane, and all the smoke and the fire goes into the tornado, the hurricane, and it starts to become real bad. You can't fight that kind of fire. Last I heard, they only have it 47% contained, so California is literally on fire. I hope everybody is safe, but we had some fatalities. Where's my truck? Oh, okay. How am I gonna deal with this? Easy. Very good. I'm getting better at the game because I haven't consumed any alcohol for a week now. I'm ready to give it up. I kind of feel these focus fires are wasted. Hang on, they're not wasted. Bring this over. See if I can get that fast enough. Nope. Nope. Not good. But I guess I should be okay with that. I lost health on these. Where's my unit crate, damn it? I spaced on the unit crate. I cashed it in for some reason. I wasn't paying attention. Now I need a new unit crate because I have the 25 keys. So, but what really kind of weird is that this guy is talking about Nazis in the Ukraine, says that Israel, that the Jewish people are, or the Jewish government, is helping the Nazis, and that doesn't compute. That just doesn't. That's no. Because on the one hand, okay, maybe Israel wants to have a fight with Russia, but it would be a typical Russian thing to hate on the Jews. Yeah, I said it. So I don't really know if I should take this seriously. But yeah, it's weird. I do need to do 3 more. Oh, what's this? Yeah, okay, let's look at the cards. Double XP, bonus card, campaign reward. That's a perk. Bottom right. Valor. None of these I really want. So 2 scholar bombardiers, 1 scholar. Let's do this one with no ammo. Surplus, plague, rally flag, berserk, and unit damage. I think I'll swap that berserk card for a health card because they move too quickly with the berserk. I'm gonna drink some Coca-Cola in a bit. No, actually it's knockoff brand. You know, those weird brands that are a little bit cheaper than Coca-Cola. It's weird how you pay for the name of something instead of just paying for the cola. They used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola. That's why they call it Coke. Can you imagine? They put hard drugs in your soft drink. Let's hope they make that entire. Don't get there too quickly. Maybe I want to put a little more meat on this base. You know what I really don't like about the people in Ukraine? Is they made the missiles, rockets that Kim Jong-un is using. So Kim Jong-un now has intercontinental ballistic missiles, and they were supplied by the Ukrainians. This is very bad. This is for me a reason to not want them to join NATO. Plus, you shouldn't piss off the Russians too much. Not while it's still a dictatorship. Yes, I said it. It's not a dictatorship, then where are the other parties who usually get shot and stuff? Let's bring in everybody. These are just some random thoughts I have. Bring in, what is that? You. And go back. I have a fast track on the sharpshooter. Take out the anti-air. Now I can drop bombs. Pull him back again. He should put AA in the back of his base. I have free reign over you. Come on, sharpshooter. Make it so that only the sharpshooters have the range to shoot. Start stacking up on the grunts. For maximum unit survive and maximum bonus XP. Go kill streak. Yes. Ah, I was gonna hit 5. I was sure I was gonna hit 5, but okay. Okay. Nothing? Nobody? What are my extra units? It's hardly making a dent into the XP. Okay. You get swapped. You get swapped. Where's my unit crate? Damn it. I'll need to check my inventory. If I might have one. Or I'm just gonna have to keep playing until I get one. And I'm getting a not such a good campaign. Let's check out the comments on that article. Hang on. Okay, I don't agree with this guy, but what does he say? He says the US imposed regime has even perpetrated massacres against Ukrainians who speak Russian and insist upon conquering or else killing them all. You cannot conquer your own territory, okay? Here are the America's taxpayer-financed Ukrainian Nazis teaching children in today's public school and even honoring and displaying a picture of Adolf Hitler's face. Now this is bullshit, because Hitler hated the Ukrainians as much as the communists did. And I don't know what's worse, the Nazis or the Russians starving everybody over there. For as long as America's Democratic Party continues supporting and endorsing this Nazi regime. So it's only the Democratic Party, not the Republicans? They don't have problems with Russia? This guy's so full of shit. Fuck this guy. Let's check out the comments. The Nazis are in Western Europe. I don't know. Adolf Steiner Bergovich says, keep it cool, it's only a white power version of ISIS. That's a great comment. And he says again, you don't get enough for whatever filthy stuff you are doing. Upgrades takes too big a cut on your income. Sorry about that, man. Here's what I've been doing. That's not very appropriate. I can't say that on the internet, but it's funny. Sometimes the comments are better than the articles. Heil Hillary. Fuck me. Yeah, at least I got a good laugh out of that one. I need a unit crate. I have extra, man. I need to do 2 more. And all of these, I don't like any of these. So, cards. 5 cards here, yeah, okay. So 5 cards here and 5 cards there. Let's bring this guy in here. He's got bombardiers coming out. If I rush his base, I should be okay. How many sniper towers? Okay. That's a maze. This guy has some kind of maze because of all the anti-air and very few bunkers. That probably means I don't have a lot of time. I really shouldn't do this. That's why I'm doing it. Bring everything. Bring 3,000 munitions, a rally flag, couple of focus fires. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to start grinding for munitions, but I'm no longer I've take a temporary leave from the big red one, so the pressure is off. Tactical boots. I'm fresh out of tactical boots. Boost their movement, health, and strike fear in the enemy. I think I'll just use health. $236 in the Netherlands. Cool. This kind of reminds me of an alliance battle. 8 minutes. Okay, so what is the maze? I need to start punching these out first, because you've got 8 anti-air. I need to have a good look at this guy's base before I do anything. Okay, protect the truck. Hit that barrel, guys. Come on. doesn't want me to go there, so let's go there. Bombardier. Go up there, punch through on top. Come on, hit that barrel. What is he doing? He went around the rock. Alright, let's bring in good units. Wow, okay. So am I going to be able to move up here? Possibly. I need to go here. This is where I need to place everybody and then strike with focus fire. Get as many gotta do this once. Come on guys, I want to kill this nightmare base. Get it done. Get it done guys. Where do I hit? Back here, back here. Good shot. Excellent shot. Now there's just this one left. Never mind that sniper tower, man. Nope, not a good prospect there. Win this so badly. Excellent. Give me that. Nice. All I want now is a unit crate, and I'll be happy. Down. Maximum firepower. Give me a unit crate. I should never have cashed it in. I don't even remember doing it. I guess I was kind of spaced out. Unit crate. No. Next. So States and China are in a trade war. So the market, especially the stock market, is not Not doing well. China ready 16 billion retaliatory tariffs. Yes, unit grade, baby. Alright. Give me a unit. Give me a unit. I'm starting to think these things don't have any units in them. Alright, I finally got an extra helmet. That helmet will be good. I'm not promoting any units. Let's get rid of the Valor. Valor are very good. For perks, amazing. See, ooh, yeah. Nice. Double fast track. What does that mean? I'm gonna need one more silver fast track, one more of these, and that will be fine. So I just need one more silver fast track. Interesting. Give me a silver. Oh no, that's purple, right? Bronze. Blah. Okay, oh, hang on. What just happened here? Accuracy. Meh. Keep that one. You're gone because you're very inaccurate. Cool. Shit. I gotta put that on someone. Plus the hat and all that good stuff. Customize. What is that? Basistas. Oh yeah, the hat, right. Awesome. Bunnies, 2 damage. Shunka, health. Ace of spades, 8 healing per second. Good stuff. Yeah. Right? Yes, machine gunner, rocketeer, riot. Excellent. Cool, man. Let's give him blue helmets. Now they're UN peacekeepers. Yes. Lovely. Yes. I don't want to stop yet. I want to do one more. Just one more round. One more round. Come on, that's freaking bombardiers. Let's go for a no ammo challenge on a 2 scholar. Bombardiers. Okay, which is the strongest 1 scholar? 2,000, 3,000. No ammo. How are my veterans doing? Hey, Real, Mr. Porter, look at my stuff here. I made them United Nations peacekeeping force. I could use a couple more sharpshooters here, but everybody has a healing hat right now, so that's always good. I just need to get past this one campaign, and everybody has bombardier except for this guy. So let's do a no ammo challenge on him. What if I have enough time, I might just do a whatchamacallit. Try with only grunts and riots, if I have enough time for that. Yeah. I like the new color, uniform color, pretty awesome. Yes, a unit cap, obviously, that's nice. Let's try grunts and riots. That should be good. No focus fire. Berserk. They move too quickly, really. But no. Just health and damage. Poor bastard. Righto. Ooh, thank God there was a storm last night, and it's a little bit cooler now. It's about 25 degrees. Yesterday it was 37. That's body temperature, man. That's crazy. So, Kravens is gonna try grunts and riots. 6 minutes. Cool. I like the new color. New color's pretty sweet. Yeah, over here as well. It was wow. Lots of lightning. You know, I've been studying this because I'm clever, and it has to do with magnetic fields. There's a big magnet in the center of the Earth because it rotates. The metal rotates, so that makes for a magnetic field. And the spots on the Earth where there's either too much or too little magnetic field, that's where storms start happening. That's why there's lightning, because lightning is electrical, and electricity and magnetism are two sides of the same coin. Wow, this really was too easy. This guy hasn't built up his base yet. Well, at least I will get to go into the next campaign. Strength in numbers. So yeah, I got this Ace of Spades hat, and now even my grunts have a healing hat. Everybody gets a healing hat. I'm Oprah. You get a healing hat, and you get a healing hat, and you get a healing hat. Everybody's getting a healing hat! You see that one grunt? He took a dive. That's pretty sweet. I don't think I brought a lot of specials into the game. I think all I did was just make sure I get the maximum XP for this. And let's hope I don't get too many bombardier bases in the next campaign. Yes, grunts and riots only this match. I put in some extra units, but they're just there to get maximum units survived, so I can get maximum XP off of this. I don't think I want to put these grunts in there though. I'm gonna have to find a way to that level. Alright, so next. Yeah, it's really interesting. Magnetic fields and electricity. If you study it, you can look at the magnetic field of the sun. The sun has a really big magnetic field as well, and the current of that magnetic field goes all the way outside of the solar system and then comes back. So when the sun has an eruption of, due to the magnetic field, it's called a coronal mass ejection. These magnetic fields between the sun and the earth, they connect. So now the next couple of years, the magnetic field of the sun is going to be very quiet, because the sunspots are almost not going to be there. And that means that it's going to be warmer. Usually the sun has sunspots on it, and that means the magnetic field of the sun is kind of super active. But no magnetic fields means, hang on, let me see. It could be positive and negative charge. If the magnetic field of the sun is not there, then we are not protected from cosmic rays. You get gamma rays and X-rays coming from the rest of the galaxy, and the magnetic field of the sun protects us from that. So now the magnetic field is slowing down. I think that's why we used to live in caves. We had to go live in the caves because of all of the radiation. Completely, utterly fascinating. So I don't like to talk about the weather, except when it's the weather of the sun itself. I like that stuff. And you should reckon this, because a sunspot connects to an earth spot, and that spot is where the tornadoes form, because there's less or more magnetism on the earth. That's why there's a center of the storm. The storm has a center, and the wind. Oh, that's not bad. I'll do this. Keep talking here, man. So when there's an earth spot, that's where tornadoes form. That's why they go around in a circle along that line. And because it's less or more magnetism, that's where lightning comes from. And lightning doesn't strike. It kind of strikes. The lightning connects one time from the atmosphere to the ground, but then the earth starts sending bolts back into the clouds. Completely and utterly fascinating. But I did not get a lot of sleep last night because I had to make sure the cat didn't go outside in that weather. And it was really warm, so I had to keep the door open. And my cat is old, so he's like, man, why can't I go outside? It's fucking hot. And I'm like, no, man, you can't go outside. It's gonna be storming in like 5 minutes. Cat doesn't know. Cat has no notion of time. If I leave to do some shopping, the cat thinks I'm never coming back. Dogs are even worse. That's why dogs have abandonment issues. They literally think they have no concept of time. So they think he's gone, and he's gone forever. That's why dogs are so happy to see you. One of them must be a fucking zombie, because the death scene on the grunts, they put their hands on the ground while their head are looking at the base. Yeah, that one grunt that made a jump forward, I just saw that at the edge of the screen. That was hilarious. He took a dive. Like a swan dive. That was pretty good. $600 is not bad. I'm happy I finally. Whoa, what happened there? Uh-oh. Ah, they're gonna fall in there. Good, very good. Hey, why are the flamers affected? They should have gas masks. Look at all these. Wow, look at all these medics. I mean, surgeons. Like a surgeon. Hey. Cut the very first time. like a certainty, feel your heartbeat on the EEC, ECG, the electrocardiogram, electrographic cardiogram, EGC. I was once hooked up to an electrocardiogram. I was out when I was sick. And you go beep, beep, beep. It's pretty cool because sometimes I meditate sometimes. I know how to lower my heart rate. I can physically will myself into a lower heart rate. Also, your heart slows down a bit if you rub on your, what's that stuff? Earlobes. A little fleshy bit. The bottom part of your ears. If you rub those with your thumb and your index finger, the side of your index finger, your heart rate will slow. It's very relaxing as well. It's all part of Japanese acupressure. You know that stuff they do with the needles? Where they stick needles in you? This is the same, but you don't have the needles. You just press against your earlobes, rub your earlobes, and that'll chill out your heart rate. If you rub the groove at the bottom of your thumb, like just where your thumb connects to your hand, the bottom of the first knuckle, so even before you get that, hang on, yeah, you got the top of your thumb, then you have the middle knuckle, and then the knuckle between that. There's a little groove with the nerve going through it at the bottom of your thumb. That'll settle your stomach. So if you ever feel nauseous, just put some pressure on that little groove where the nerve starts from your hand. So no, that's not a knuckle. So before, there's 2 knuckles on your thumb. If you press the little groove you have at the bottom, so before the first knuckle, do that for 5 minutes and your stomach will settle down. It's all part of Japanese acupressure instead of acupuncture. So no needles for me, but I know the kind of energy flow in my body very well. So if I'm anxious, I rub my earlobes, and if I feel a little nauseous, I press down on that little groove where the nerve starts towards your thumb. There's a couple of other tricks I know, but those are the most important. If I want to relax, I rub my earlobes. If you like Star Trek, then you know they have a race called the Ferengi, and they have huge ears. And they have like a massage they call a umax, and that's, yeah, it's kind of like that. I love Star Trek, man. As much as I love Star Wars, I like them both. You can like both, shouldn't be a problem. And you could like both PlayStation and Xbox, but I'm never buying another Xbox. I once did customer service for Microsoft. We called it the fix box. They all broke down. They were like, okay, you just need to get the product out there, and we don't care if it really works. We'll let the people of the service desk worry about that. I'll never buy another Xbox. I don't care if you hate me. I'm not even a fanboy. I'm never buying an Xbox ever again. Yeah, baby. Sweet. kill. Ah, I'm glad I can do the fence waves again. Oh, PC? Yeah, PC are awesome. Except I don't like with I used to work behind the PC all day. And then if you work your mouse too much, so you get something called a repetitive strain injury. And that's really no fun. So right now one of my buddies is fixing my PC. And I'm gonna use the PC to make music again. But I don't think I'll be playing games. Maybe I'll play some Ultimate Sandbox. How about that? That doesn't look like it needs a lot of power. Doesn't need a big graphics card because the graphics card on the PC is baked. It is gone. So I'm going to use my PC to make music again with a keyboard and a sequencer. Yeah, PlayStation 4. I mean, I've had this one for 3 years now. It never broke down. It still works really well. Plus I like the feel of the PlayStation. It feels better. Even though on the PS4 there's now open architecture, so basically none of the chips on the PS4 are special made. Not like the PlayStation 2 you had the Emotion engine, which is really hard to emulate as well. And on the PlayStation 3 you had the Cell processor. It was pretty cool. I still like PS3 games, man. I still like those. That was great. I really like the graphics on the PlayStation 3 as well. But now with the PlayStation 4, it's just like a PC. That's why you can play H1Z1 and all the other games. But Sony is not very nice with the licensing. You need to make sure that you get a license from Sony to even make a PlayStation game. And that's costly. That's why, and you have to make sure it's a really great game. Except of course when it's a Sony game, and that's why Guns Up crashes so much. I haven't had a crash in a while. Maybe I'll just keep playing until it crashes again. Remember that? Well, I always started with the broadcast with the replay, and it ended in a crash. Wah 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 wah. I've had some success with this base, and now I have time to watch the replays. I might want to layer these walls here again. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, baby. Pick that up. Camera. Action. Whoa. Okay. That's enough. That's enough of you. So yeah, there were big storms over here and also in Panama. I gather from what we reported to say, and that's because we had like a coronal mass ejection on the sun connected with the Earth yesterday. So a lot of magnetism, and that's why you get lightning. I didn't really understood that first, but yeah, electricity and magnetism are two sides of the same coin. So if you get a lot of magnetism coming from the sun connecting to our magnetic field, you get so-called Earth spots, that you have sunspots, and finally figuring out that that's where lightning comes from. So the Earth becomes magnetic, and then that's where the electricity starts. All it needs to do is connect one time from the atmosphere down to the Earth, and then the Earth sometimes shoots back 6 times in half a second. That's what thunder is, lightning is. It's pretty cool. It's still pretty scary, man. I mean, I know that's probably not going to hit us. Before we had lightning rods, that's where your house would burn down, man, after the lightning. People are still, they have an instinct to be scared of lightning. Uh-oh. Rutlo. With the tea. Coca-Cola. So I haven't had any alcohol in a week. And I'm definitely not going to drink for a long time. I had some tea, and now I'm drinking cola. It's just not good for you, man. One of the best base cars, man, with these 2 engineers fixing my stuff. Get that and maybe put an engineer in this veteran loadout as well. Pretty good. Whoa. If a modder or hacker hacks Ultimate, the max players that can join servers 12. If there's a modder playing there, they can put more than 12. 255, yeah. 255 is a magic number. Because if you have 8 bits, you can either have 8 zeros or 8 ones, and those are the maximum. 8 zeros means 0, of course you know this, and 8 1 is 256 away from 0. So if you have to count the 0, that's 255 is maximum. That's why I thought originally there were only 255 waves. Right? If this was an 8-bit game, then all the memory could handle would be the 8 bits, and wave 255 would be 111 111 11. Yeah, man. I used to be a hacker. My code name was, nah, I'm not gonna say it. Me and some friends called the CCC, the Chaos Computer Club. We hacked into a Japanese bank somewhere in the 80s, and we thought, man, what are we going to do with this mainframe? So we calculated pi. So I think about 1,500 decimals behind the pi, 3.145. I'm thinking about making a song called Pi Day, off that a parody from Rebecca what's-her-face, Rebecca Black or something. She made this horrible song called Friday, Friday. I'd make a song called Pi Day, 3.145 day. I got weird songs sometimes in my head. I want to make a song off of The Message by Grandmaster 5 and call it the lyrics would be like, it's like a jungle sometimes. It made me wonder why I keep on playing guns. Bombardier everywhere. I got perks on my right, so I just don't hit it. It's the goddamn cops. They're coming for me. No. Okay. I'm good. I'm safe. 58. Awesomeness. This is very good. Let's see if we can make it through this CPU defense, this wave, without crashing, which would be pretty sweet. So I have a new game called Fallout Shelter. I think I'll be playing that after I take a break. Yeah, baby, get 'em, boys. So here's my level 18 sniper is here finally. Let's save this guy for last. Here comes the fire department. I hope there's not a fire somewhere. We sometimes get a fire on the... What's that? A meadow? Yeah, meadow fires. 3, 2, 1. In the face! Come on, get it! Yes! Alright. I don't want the game to crash. So the best thing to do is just end the broadcast now. I'll be back in 15 minutes to play some Fallout Shelter. It's a new game, kind of like it. I hope to catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.